Hello again. I hope these clouds don't obstruct my view. But as it gets darker, we'll start seeing the Milky Way show up. And I'm already set up to do some deep sky imaging that will start at 9:40 p.m. Central Time. The fourth panel of a deep sky object. Then I move to another object, and then I move to another object. If it stays clear all night. What are the odds? I don't think the forecast says it's going to be clear all night, but I hope I can get a few hours in tonight. Hello again, Pete. Yes, there was a stream earlier, Pete, or Rafe, to process the globular cluster, and now I'm live streaming for the public because I have a new color sky camera, and the Milky Way looks very cool as soon as it shows up in color. It's really neat. I'm going to add some text on the screen here to say Milky Way. Oops. Trumpington. Hello. I always know that name. Okay. So I saw the Milky Way for the first time with this color camera yesterday, so I thought it would be a cool thing to show it for the public tonight if the clouds stay away. We might be a little bit early. It'll start getting dark soon though. So here's what I have, guys, for the guys that know what I'm capturing. I've captured 3 hours on panel 1 of that target, 3 hours, a little over 3 hours on panel 2, over 3 hours on panel 3, and tonight I start panel 4, and I've got over 6 hours on the Anteater, and only 35 minutes on Deer Lick. But those are my targets. My new color sky cam is the ASI2600MC. I think that's what they call it. Is there a 662mm? I'm not even sure. But I've got the color camera. And this one doesn't even need darks. It just looks good. Not like my old ASI 120mm that Stan wants. You can do better than that, Stan. Don't worry about that camera. I should do a time lapse. Yes. I think I will do a time lapse when there's no clouds. You just needed to look at the sky, that's all. Gotcha. Like I'm doing right now. You know, these live streams are start very late, but you know, as the winter comes, they'll be starting a lot sooner, so we don't have to wait until it gets dark that late. This is pretty crazy. Gotcha. Gotcha. And it's sitting in probably sitting in my accessory bag as we speak. I didn't ask them what they did with it. I just assume it's in my accessory bag with Stan's name on it. The test one for the 1600. Never to be used again. That's true, Stan. Never to be used again. I could see if Starfront will send it to Stan and bill me the cost. I might do that. And you said it would cost $72. I hate the UPS near my house. The big one closed up. And now there's this little one, and they charge you for everything. Even do you need an extra box? Yeah, they charge you even for extra boxes. That's a lot to $80 just to ship a tiny little camera. Jeez. It's on the list though, Stan. Getting closer. It's more than a probability. UPS is expensive. You know, it's funny. It didn't. How much do you think it cost me to send my entire rig to Starfront? All the equipment, the scope, the weights, the camera. How much do you think that cost me? And I insured it for $5,000 along the way. $300, $450. It cost me around $296, I think. But that was from their main center, $5,000. Nope, $296 to send 4 boxes, very heavy, and insure it for $5,000. It cost I was surprised it only cost that much, but that was from their main distribution center. These little outposts they have are much more expensive. UPS is not standard across each store. Each store really sticks it to you. But now their distribution center near my house is closed to the public, which kind of sucks. I loved going there. And they knew what they were doing over there. Hello, Otto. Can anybody see the Milky Way yet? Anybody see it yet? It's a quarter after 10. I don't have a box. When I shipped my equipment there, I told them to dispose of the boxes. Oh, you're talking about the hunters enclosure? Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, I wonder what they did with that. That's too big to fit in my accessory bag. That was cool while it lasted. We're getting there, folks. The Milky Way should be showing up soon. Wonder if I can go 1 second. It's starting to get dark. I just raised the exposure on the camera, though. It worked. That's what she said. I hope those clouds go away. I see a scope in the background moving. Do you see it? I saw a scope moving in the background. There's no way they can start imaging this soon. Hello, Greg. I hope those clouds stay away from me or this is going to be a bust. And I'll just unlist this stream. You could probably get on target that late. That's what you do. Yeah, they said there's a lot of AM5 mounts. Everybody likes those ZWO mounts. That's for sure. You're right. I see them everywhere. I see it here, here. I'm one of the few, I think, that's using an EQ6R Pro. If I were buying a mount now, I would definitely get that ZWO mount, but I wanted to just ship what I already had to Starfront. Do these clouds look like they're moving to the center of the picture? If they are, I'm doomed. And we'll do this another night. I wish they would break up. Yeah, I was checking. It was hard to notice what it was doing. We'll just play it by ear. Well, let's see. I got my weather folder here. Let's see what this one says. No, I don't like that one. Let's see what this one says. They're kind of breaking up. There's that wall right there. They're kind of breaking up, but more keep coming. I don't know. It's going to be iffy. It's going to... Oh, they're coming my way. I can see this wall of clouds coming my way, and it's going to block the Milky Way. No, no. We can do this another night. Oh, that's good, bluegrass. Think clear thoughts. But this area here looks like it's down farther. Maybe it's going this way. It's coming down this way. See how that little hook keeps going lower. I don't think I'm going to be doing any imaging tonight. You think they'll run off? Rainy season is there. Oh, no. I see this scope in the background moving again. Do you see that? Open to partly cloudy skies. Yeah. Probably doing flats. Oh, that could be. That would be funny if they closed the roof on us right now. I have to admit, these clouds on the left are very slow moving. We already see stars showing up. Hello, Caveman. I hope you can stay as a member, Caveman. The CDK24? What's the CDK24? Dustin's got his own 24. Why do you say that, Stan? We know Dustin's building his own scope. Did he say something about that one? Oh, maybe he is. I didn't hear that, or maybe I didn't. I didn't hear it. Did he mention that? You can see it getting darker now at Starfront. The Milky Way should start showing up, hopefully. Hopefully it's going to be right about here. I don't see this wall of clouds actually getting closer to my scope, though. Right, that one's custom made. I don't know if Stan heard that Dustin might also be buying another scope. I didn't hear him talking about that. As it gets darker, we should start seeing the Milky Way show up. I'm doing 2-second exposures right now. I love my new color camera for this Skycam. Very clear. Hello, Winter Melon. I think pretty soon we're going to start seeing the Milky Way show up. The only problem is I hope these clouds, they're kind of might obstruct, but they're also breaking up at the same time. I see more clouds coming, but they're also breaking up. Stay away from my scope. I could even do some imaging if they stayed there, because the target I want to capture is right in the center. I see these clouds are coming down from the top. As dark it is in your backyard, probably. All right. We've got clouds, but we're also going to be seeing the Milky Way shoot up. And I think the Milky Way is going to be right around here, and it's going to be very visible despite these clouds. The clouds are coming down from the top, but they're also breaking up at the same time. Increase my exposure a bit. I can't believe the clouds and darkness seem like they're arriving at the same time. I might postpone this for another night, folks, because I'm starting to get frustrated. The Tigers have been losing quite a few games, Caveman. Not good. I'm going to a baseball game on Monday with my brother. He's got tickets, so we'll see how that goes. On the 28th. Is the 28th a Monday? I think it is. But it's not going to be the best. I have lots of time. It's not going to be the best view of the Milky Way if these clouds are right there. They're sitting right where the Milky Way is. I might come back. We'll do this tomorrow night if tonight is a bust. I hope they win. Yeah, I'm tracking. I turned on tracking because I was supposed to start imaging at 10 minutes, but I'm not going to image right now if the clouds are. I turned on the mount and tracking. I can tell they're moving this way, but they're breaking up at the same time. Yeah, it's going because it's ready to start in 10 minutes. Stupid clouds, yeah. Stupid me. I knew it was cloudy and I still did this live stream. I was just kind of keeping my fingers crossed. We can see a lot of stars already, but we don't see the Milky Way yet. The Rockies lose. Oh, they lost. Hmm. I can't really tell which way the clouds are going. I think they're going this on a diagonal. There were clouds up here, but they kind of broke up and faded out. But these are still pretty strong over here. But though they look like they're, I don't know if they're gonna go away in time. Do we want to keep going or just do this on a separate night? Leave before we even see the Milky Way? Keep going? We'll keep going for a bit. We're not going to see the Milky Way through clouds, though. But the Milky Way might actually be towards the center anyway. If the clouds don't come any closer, I think we're going to see it. Keep going? Okay. You recognize that pair? They're moving to the right. Yes, they're moving to the right. Not good. The Milky Way is behind that cloud. It's behind the clouds. And forget it. The clouds aren't going away. Just keep streaming. Does it seem like they're breaking up? Or they just look that way because it's getting darker? If I increase the exposure, they're going to look even stronger. Oh, really? Way thinner than they were before you backed up? You backed up in the stream? They're thinning out? Okay, good. Let me see what the weather says. It says clear. Give it like 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. At least they gave me something to talk about. The clouds are adding to the suspense of seeing the Milky Way. Do you think we would already see the Milky Way if it wasn't for the clouds? No, the Milky Way is actually pretty bright at Starfront. You know what? I got it up here. I'm going to see if the... Yeah, I can see. Oh, yeah, they are breaking up. I can see that on my stream. You're right. They're thinning out. Yes, good. If you back up in the stream, they are thinning out. But I don't think I want my rig to start at 9:40. I'm going to pause. I don't think I want to start imaging right now. Unless I know for sure. Did you really see a shooting star? Even with 7-second delay? I'm doing 7-second exposures right now. What time? I got to mark the timer on 10:37. Was it? It must have been a very bright one if you saw it. Hello, Hunter. Hunter, we saw your images in Discord. Very nice. The Deerlick galaxies? Holy moly. Excellent data you captured. Above and to the left. Okay, I got to remember that. I wonder if I can go back and see it here. I see it already. Wait. Pause. God dang it. Right here. Was that it right there? Was that the shooting star? That the meteor you guys saw? Right there. Oh, good eye, guys. Right, the clouds are breaking up. I think we are going to see the Milky Way. You think you see the Milky Way through the clouds. I'm going to park my mount again before I forget. What does that mean, Caleb? Deep Sky Dude just posted a short showing sprites. What do you mean? What's a sprite? Is exoplanets something really needed for the bigger scopes to see the wobble of stars? I don't think my scope could ever see an exoplanet. Oh, okay, Stan. Yeah, 2 to 3% isn't much at all, though, right? We were just talking about that earlier. I don't know how anybody could ever see that. Really? Are you sure? The clouds are still thinning out. This is a good sign. So I think we're going to see the Milky Way soon. They really are thinning out. I don't know, guys. Is it safe for me to start imaging? My target is right at the meridian. I don't want to get started if it's no use. Go for it. Hunter is our resident meteorologist. A personality seen by millions of people. He's a weatherman on television. I'm looking up here at the clouds, time lapse to see that they are thinning out. And the sky is getting darker. I'm surprised we don't see the Milky Way yet. I thought it would have started showing up already. Yeah, I noticed the stationary thing. Okay. I'm sandwiched between two. I think I'm going to give it a try and see if I can actually do some imaging here while we wait for the Milky Way. Let's go. Oh, I got to get the... Let me start that back up. Let's go. Yes. There goes my scope. You know I have some issues if it points right at the meridian, but we'll see how it goes. I don't see anybody else getting started. I'm surprised. It looks like it's almost doable. Oh no! Somebody walking around out there with a flashlight. Someone's doing some maintenance that might be impacting me here. I got my focus turned off. I got to turn on the focuser. I didn't do an autofocus. Rats. I forgot yesterday I turned off the autofocus. I think my telescope has already determined my target is on the other side of the meridian. So it changed its mind. Now it's going to point at that side of the sky. Can you believe it? In the middle of a plate solve, it changed its mind and it says, I think I better go to the other side. Oh, great. Now my telescope is going to be blocking the Milky Way. What's the point of this stream? I might park it until we see the Milky Way. That's where the Milky Way is. No. And somebody's out in Starfront with a flashlight. No. How about we park my mount I want to see the Milky Way first. That's the whole point of the live stream. And then it's got to be Bray. And let's park the mount. And then we'll come back. I'll come back to that target. I want to see the Milky Way. That was the whole point. And I think we are already starting to see it. It's right here. I think the clouds have pretty much dissipated, no? That's a big word. Did I use dissipated right? Dissipated. Fritter. The clouds have frittered. I can see it now. We got the Milky Way. It's going to keep getting darker, though. It's going to be even stronger, and the clouds look like they've dissipated. I'm still not sure if I used that word right. Disappear. Oh, yeah. Dissipated or disappear. They're both correct. Oh, you some clear nights, yes. I think we have a mix of clouds and Milky Way in this area here. But the color of the Milky Way is shining through. Does that look like the Milky Way, guys? Or does it look like a mix of both clouds and Milky Way? I think that's Cloudy Way. I mean, I think that's the Milky Way. Mostly Milky Way. Here's what it looked like last night. There's the Milky Way we had last night. Very cool. Now let's see what we got tonight. It's not quite as dark as it was yesterday. Yeah. That is nice, isn't it? That is the center of our galaxy. Well, kind of. It's looking towards the center. How many arms do we have between us and the center? That's interesting. My background is a little bit different color than it was yesterday. Let's see if that changes anything. Oh, are you sending me messages, Caleb? I see what you said. It's a mix. I don't know why it was purpley yesterday. Doesn't this look more natural? Yesterday seemed very purpley. I don't know why. This one seems more gray. You think it's too orange right now? Hunter, thank you very much, Hunter. That was very generous of you. Hunter is always generous. Thank you. Hunter just gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, Hunter. That was generous. That's definitely a nice looking. I don't think we got clouds anymore right now, do we? That's definitely a nice looking, but it looks different today. I'll put it on auto. Hmm. Any ideas? Where's the blue? I don't see the blue. What are you talking about? Set the blue to auto. No, I want auto. I don't see no blue. RB, they're both on auto. RB, I see it now, Stan. This still doesn't look natural. It looks kind of green, doesn't it? Very green. Yeah, I don't like the very green. It looked very nice yesterday. I got to figure this out. Hang on. Is there any other? What if I... Woo! Wow, look at that. That looks natural, doesn't it? Does this look natural? Less red. Let me try. A little less red. I put a little less red. I changed it. How's that? Close enough? What do you like better? That? There's the Milky Way right here. Isn't that cool? Okay, guys, I got to start imaging. You know what? I think this is confused. Hang on. And there's the Milky Way. Although I don't know if I like that color. I'm going to put on auto again. Let's see what that does. Save my set. Can I save the settings exactly as they are now? I never tried that. Oh, there it is. Save as. I'll call it Sky View. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. All right, I'm doing some imaging. There's the Milky Way if you're just joining us. My scope is kind of blocking part of it now because I got to start doing some imaging. Oh, go to manage and set. I guess that one. Not that, no, this one. It's not letting me do anything here when I click manage. Oh, there we go. Make default. All right. Ah, nice. What if I make this 5 seconds? When you hit that auto stretch, it really pulls out the data. So what I think I can do is I could probably even lower the gain. What if I made this 200 gain? So it would be maybe a little less noisy. Maybe that didn't work. Nope. What if I made that 10 seconds? I'm still playing around with the settings to find the best view. Yeah, that's what I'm trying right now. 200 gain, 10 seconds. And I know the more gain I add, it really needs that gain. Let's try 300 seconds or 300 gain. Oops, there goes my focus. Good. Let's restretch it. That's very surprising. Wait. Oh, there we go. I probably could have gone. Oops. What happened there? Let's try this again. Wait. Oh, look at that. Look at these different views. Wait, let's go here. I think somebody's out there with the flashlight again. I'm gonna pause for a second. I didn't do nothing. Somebody's out there with the flashlight. No? Yeah. Well, let's wait. Okay. All right. So this is 10 seconds, 300 gain. All right, I'm imaging. Panel number 3. Let's hope it stays clear. Just sold your scope? Oh, okay. Glad to help. Why did you have to sell your scope? Oh, it was a mead. You couldn't find the wedge. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I know, Caleb. I'm not going to save these yet. I'm not sure if I found my optimal settings. If you're just joining us, here's the Milky Way right here. I'm still searching for my optimal settings. No, I'll put it on auto. Let's stretch it again. It looks a bit greenish, doesn't it? There's the Milky Way, guys, if you're just joining us. And there's my scope. Doing some imaging. Hoping. I don't see a lot of other scopes in action right now, but the sky might be good enough for now. I'll see when my first image comes through. I'm doing 5-minute exposures. Is there a way to turn down the green? How you like that view? Is that fair? That's what I did. I turned up the blue. Little too blue for your taste, huh? And turn it down a bit. I could put everything 50-50 and see how that looks. Let's see what 50-50 does. 50-50. And what if I don't auto stretch? If I don't auto stretch and I turn the gain back up to 400, so this is basically what I did yesterday. Let's see what it looks like. Turn the gain back up to 4. Nope, not really working for me. What if I put it to 200? Really? 200 and 400 makes that big of a difference? Oh, okay, this is 200. Do you think 200 is good? We see the sky very good. The Milky Way is very clear. It's blocked by my scope. Wow, that's panel 4. And the mean readout of 3700 is exactly where I would like it to be. So, I mean, I think this is very good data. At this point, if no clouds come for a while, I'm capturing some really cool looking data. Look at the nebulosity we see already in this thing. That's amazing. I think this is going to be the best panel yet. I'm doing a 4-panel mosaic. I can't believe how strong that is showing up. And guiding is very good. This is really good data right now. Let's hope it stays that way. I think I like this setting. I'm going to save this setting. And the Milky Way is very strong right now. It's just my telescope is blocking part of it. Sorry about that. Save as. Save. I hope nobody's walking out there again. Take the blue up a bit. How much? It's 50 right now. Take it to 55. Ah, they're walking out. I see somebody outside right now. When it lights up like that, somebody is probably walking around outside. Let's see if that has impacted my guiding. Yeah, look at what it did to my guiding. It blinked for a bit. Look at my guiding. Why? What are they doing? I'm going to pause for a second. Yeah, I can't image like this. We'll wait. My guiding is kind of a disaster at the moment. Okay, let's wait until they're done. There's very few scopes in operation right now. I'm surprised nobody's imaging, but the sky is very nice. Oh, well. Bray, is that you? Stop! Please, I want to capture some data. I'm sad. I'm missing data now. Please stop. Go home, Bray. Take some time off. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of a bummer. I wish I had a horn on my telescope. That's what I need. I'll get Dustin on the phone. Get them out of building 4. Do you think he's gone? I could have sworn Bray the other day said it doesn't matter if I capture workers on camera, but that was not their policy before. Do you guys remember that? He said it didn't matter. I'm resuming. Let's see if my guiding is back. My guiding didn't seem to take that much of a beating. What's this? Okay. To prevent heat stroke, probably. All right, we're imaging. I hope I can get 3 panels tonight. I mean, I hope I can get 3 hours for panel 4. Then I'm done with this target. Yeah. We'll determine if 3 hours was enough for each one. They didn't want us. I didn't hear about sound. What Skycam would have actually recorded sound? ASI cameras don't record sound for sure. I'd like to stack a couple before I go. We've only got one so far. I hope they're gone for okay. Well, if that's all the work they did, that wasn't bad. I didn't lose too much. What was that? Maybe 5 minutes? I know they have rules on surveillance cameras. They certainly can't use IR. You can't have a surveillance camera that can look around. Oh, if you're just joining us, look what we processed tonight. Is this it? No, that's not it. Oh, that's one of the targets. Caleb thinks I have enough data to process the anteater. I didn't forget he said that. That's 6 hours so far. Sure looks nice. But we still have to capture more data on that. And this is what we processed tonight, M2. I'm not sure if I'm satisfied with the processing so far, but I think it looks really cool. I like it. And it's another Messier target I can check off my list. Isn't that cool? Oh, a galaxy right there. Oh, wait. This is the 100% view right here. I don't see flares today. I don't see star flares. Maybe the stars aren't big enough. Maybe I didn't stretch my data enough. But I'm not seeing any flares. Oh, here we go. We got some flares going on. But that's not even noticeable, is it? I love it. Isn't that cool looking? That's the globular cluster M2. They're not flares? I thought I saw some flares. A tiny bit on this side. A little bit of a flare. You can see it a little bit uneven on that side. But I'm zooming in 195%. At 100%, you're not going to really see that. Cool. I'm in building 4. It's how many times did you guys have to ask me that before I answered? Sometimes they get on my case because I just don't see all the comments. Yeah, not too bad, Pete. Nope, I'm in 4. All of them. How about Luke, guys? Does Luke see every single comment or does he miss a lot? If you're just joining us, we got the Milky Way going on right here. My scope is blocking part of it because I'm doing some imaging, but you can see it easily. He reads every one? Really? He reads all of them. Oh my gosh. How does he do that? I am flattered, Caleb. You don't go to all of history in months, but you come to most of mine. That's why he streams for like 4 hours. Yeah, I'm surprised I've lasted 90 minutes here. But I want to stack some data before we go. We got 2 subs. Let's get to 3 subs. 15 minutes of data just to see how it looks. And then we'll stack that. You can definitely see the colorful Milky Way down here. Doesn't that look cool? I see one scope moving, but there's a lot of scopes that don't appear to be in operation. That's a shame. They're missing out because this data is really good. My ADU is good. My HFR is good. There's no haze. I don't have halos around any of the stars. There's no glow. That means there's no haze up there. But my app says I might have oh, it won't be long before the clouds come back. We'll see. You're talking about the Lagoon Nebula, Caleb? Are you talking about it's in here somewhere? I see a little. I mean, I see some reddish areas right. I see some reddish area right here. Are you talking about that right underneath my scope? Do you think that's it? Or are you looking somewhere else? It's a lot smaller than that. Gotcha. Okay. Just above the teapot. I don't know what the teapot is. I'm not used to the Milky Way, to seeing the Milky Way, so I don't know what these nicknames. The Milky Way has a teapot. Oh, okay. I'll take a look. It would be nice if we could actually attach images in chat. Right there. That's what she said. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you really have to have a good eye to see that. Shall we stack 15 minutes of data? Look for Earth looking teapot and Sagittarius points to Milky Way. Oh, okay. Hey, Dustin. Dustin is here. The big kahuna from Starfront. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I would live stream. The Milky Way is looking very cool. My telescope is kind of blocking part of it, but the Milky Way is looking very nice with the color now, and the picture is so much better than my old one. I know Brody before kept telling me I had to capture darks with the old one, but this pure camera looks really nice. Caleb was just saying he could actually see the Lagoon Nebula, but I'm not so sure I see it, but Caleb's got it down. The Lagoon Nebula through the pure cam. Thank you for that pure cam. I love it. The data I'm capturing right now looks great. Yeah, I bet. This is an X. I was worried because we had clouds earlier, and I think they're coming back later tonight. I'm hoping I want at least 3 hours of data because I've got 3 hours and 3 panels. I'm hoping to finish my 4th panel with 3 hours. I'm hoping it stays clear so I can finish that off. I'm going to stack some data here. Yeah. This is the 4th panel, and it looks... Actually, it's the best looking panel I've seen so far. It's got the most interesting stuff in it. Lots of dark nebulosity going on there. So I may as well wait for the 4th one before I do a test stack on 20 minutes of data and see how that looks. In about 2 minutes or so, I'm going to stack 4. I love it. Yeah. My only thing is, I don't know if my members agree with me. I'm hoping 3 hours is enough in each panel. I'm not so sure if that's going to be the case. It's a fast scope, but we'll see. I think we can make something of it. And Caleb was already telling me that, oh, wait, Dustin, this is what we just processed tonight. I'll post this over the weekend. We finished, this is M2. Whenever the moon is out, I stick with globular clusters, and I think I'm going to finish all the Messier objects while the moon is out. So this is another one towards that. Needs more data. That's Stan's favorite line, needs more data. But that's the globular cluster we just processed on a private stream earlier today. And this is the anteater. Yeah, this is the anteater. Caleb thinks 6 hours. This is just a very quick process. Nothing really to it. I didn't do it. But so far, 6 hours. Caleb thinks we have enough. Pete says, no way. I would be happy with this, but I think I'm going to capture more data. 6 hours is a little less than what I normally do. But this is going to look really cool. This is without any denoising so far. Yeah. You would do one more night, Hunter? Yeah. More is always better, I know. I would say probably go from 6 to 12 hours. I know, that's what I say. I know, all that dark nebulosity. This is such a cool target. It's got the colorful stars, the dark nebulosity, the blue, and a globular cluster. I can't wait to finish this one. The globular cluster is a bonus. Dustin, we were talking about it earlier that your time frame is about 3 weeks. Everybody here is super excited about this scope you're building. Oh, Dustin, we were actually wondering. They had a question because you were saying that you would give me some time on it and I would live stream with it. Would my members, they can't wait to get their hands on some of that data. If I capture something with your scope, could I share my data with my members, with the members of my page? I'm putting you on the spot in front of everybody. Everybody wants to try it out with the data at least and process it. Oh, that's awesome. There you have it, guys. That was the big question earlier. Are you going to share that data? At least when I capture, I can share it with my YouTube members. That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I know Caleb and Pete would definitely, and the others definitely want to get their hands on it. And Hunter. Oh, we got 20 minutes here. Let's see what 20 minutes of data looks like. I'll just do a quick stack in Deep Sky Stacker again. Panel P4. All right. Small asterisk to that. NASA will be using it. Wow. Right, no problem. No problem. I can't believe NASA's going to be using it too, though. You mentioned that before. It's like, wow. That NASA knows what you're doing out there. That's so cool. Right. Oh, everything else. Yes. Wow. They're not going to want to be a member of my page if Dustin's giving out all his data. Uh-oh. No, I'm kidding. I already know what I want to try and capture when you give me time. I don't know when that's ever going to be. I know there's going to be a long line of people. Hello, Brian. Right, a second image for context. Let's see here. Let's open up panel 4. Wow, look at that. That's 20 minutes of data. That's 20 minutes. I knew there was a reason I was capturing this part of the sky. It seems all the good stuff is in panel 4. Oh, great. Excellent. There you have it, guys. That data, not counting the NASA stuff. Excellent. That's awesome. And thanks for dropping in on these streams, Dustin. I know everybody likes to see you here. I want to remove the stars. Let's see what this really looks like. Hunter just came from NASA this evening and you're in talks with NASA too, Hunter? Holy moly. Wow, look at this. This is only 20 minutes, guys. Hey, Brian, thanks for joining. I live stream a lot more for members. So, yeah, I live stream almost every day for processing data and stuff for members. This is amazing. This picture, this panel alone is amazing, not even counting. Even if I did this by itself without the other three panels, this is cool. Which could be an idea. Now imagine all the dark dust from the other panels. Yeah. The other panels didn't seem as active as this panel. I'm sure I'm sure Dustin is a busy man to go looking around in my Discord. Volunteering works with NASA. Oh wow. Yeah. Well, we got another Dustin Markle. Yeah, isn't that cool? It's behind my telescope at the moment. My telescope figure is blocking it right now, but it is a cool view. I love the color camera that Dustin gave me. I appreciate that, man. Hunter, I don't know how you have time to make your YouTube videos. You do that. You're a meteorologist. Hunter is one of the busiest people around, but that's amazing. I'm too lazy to make long form videos on YouTube now. Live streaming is so much easier. I'm using an Antlia luminance filter. Antilla. I can never say the name of that right. I can give you the link if you're interested. But it seems to do the job. Antilla. It was actually I posted a message in the Starfront Discord about what I should use with my RASA over there, and they suggested that filter, and I've been really happy with it. No, I don't have any narrowband at Starfront. I've done enough narrowband in Detroit where I feel I've done pretty much everything I can do almost in the northern hemisphere. So I just sent a color camera and RASA down there to capture broadband, which is what I really couldn't do that in my area. next to impossible. So that's what I really wanted to do down there. Right, I have an L Extreme, which I haven't used in a while, but right now I'm using the Antilla. However you say that name, it drives me crazy. Thanks for sharing that, Stan. I can't believe there's not a lot of scopes in operation right now. The sky is great. What are they doing? This one's not going, that one, that one. They're sitting around and the sky is awesome tonight. Antlia. Okay. Antly. Oh, you say Antly? That's easy enough. Yeah. Glasses. I got my glasses right here. I should have been wearing them. Antlia. Okay. It's beautiful star. That's beautiful star dirt. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. That's some nice looking dirt. Isn't it? And that's what it looked like just from taking out the star. So you can see this one is edge to edge nebulosity. Now I just hope they all stitch together nicely because this is panel 4 of 4. Hey, Brian. I need glasses to find my glasses. Yeah, I know. That's only 20 minutes of data right here. This alone, without the other 3 panels, would be a good picture. The other 3 panels weren't that busy looking. This is the main panel, and it was the last one. I was getting nervous that this object isn't interesting enough, but it's all right here. Oops. And there's what we finished today. I love it. Hello, IP. Oh, what time is it? All right, guys. Hey, I've been going for almost 2 hours. Thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping by again, Dustin. Thanks, everybody. I think I'm going to get some shut-eye now. Thanks, everybody. I had fun hanging out with you tonight. I'll see you next time. Hi, IP. See you later, though.